Alrighty, everybody. Here we are, Pitch Like a Pro, episode number 4. We got our team of Pitch Like a Pro students who are working hard, doing good. And we have of course, our Freddie McDuffie, our graduate and our inspiration. How are we doing today, Freddie?
Hey, I'm doing good, brother. I'm blessed to be amongst, the super host, Dan. You know what I'm saying?
I try, and you can see Dan. He's good.
Hey, in a new light with the background, you know what I mean?
That's it. New light, new background. Now I just got to mirror it out the background like you.
Yeah.
Or maybe you want to
good.
see the background. That's one
We
of my
love seeing the
movies.
background. We
Yeah,
just
I like
in
it.
the back.
I love that. Hey,
This is from my father. He left me this when he died.
Really?
Oh,
For real?
awesome.
Yeah.
Is that the one that you worked on? Because I looked you up before.
No.
I met
This
you.
is MJ. I worked on this, and this was my first short film that did well. Yeah.
What was the short film?
This one here, it's called Self-Help.
Self-help?
It's on Amazon.
Wow.
Yeah. So let's get right into it, guys. Mike, Cindy, how we feeling about the Pitch Like a Pro?
Great.
We're getting
Cindy,
there.
how are you feeling about Pitch Like a Pro and everything?
Honestly, it's a struggle, but anything worth having is not easy. So
And what's been a struggle, my dear?
just building the pitch deck.
The pitch deck. Okay, so tell us about it. What exactly about the pitch deck was giving you some stress?
Just the formatting. I
The
had to be
formatting,
shown.
okay.
I had to be shown how to place everything correctly.
No problem.
Make it
So
look-
what software did you end up using for creating your pitch deck?
Canva.
Canva. Okay, great. Well, good. You got it worked out then?
I'm in the process of fixing it, but yes, I did get it figured out.
Okay. And while we're talking to you, why don't you tell us what a pitch deck is? And Mike, too, you can answer this. What is a pitch deck and what all goes into it? So maybe, Cindy, you tell us what a pitch deck is.
Sydney. But a pitch deck is just like a PowerPoint type thing of all the information about your film, comparable films, the money that will go into like the budget and the financing for your movie, what your movie is about, stuff like that.
Awesome.
How they can get in contact with you.
Wonderful. And now, Mike, what goes into making a pitch deck?
What goes into making a pitch deck? I can go with what I've done so far, which I know is the right way because Angel taught us. So, what is included in the pitch deck is the cover page, the log line, the characters, marketing, target audience, stuff like that.
And what have you found to be the program that you use to create a pitch deck?
So I started off with Photoshop just because of my background. I'd always use Photoshop for everything. But I talked to Christine, I think her name is, and she used Canva's way more confusing for me. I don't like Canva.
Yeah.
It's pretty confusing. And then I also use PowerPoint. PowerPoint is where I got my slides all set up, and like each one's nice and organized, and I got all my fonts the same font size and number, and just trying to make it all look uniform and professional. And while you gotta use those pictures to help tell the story, so it's exciting. It is hard, like Sydney said.
Yes. Well, good. Yeah, I use the Mac software when I created my pitch deck. That worked pretty well for me.
Nice.
Well, good. We're going to start with you, Mike. Are you ready?
I'm always ready.
Are you ready for the $1 million question?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay. Who invented pitch decks?
I would assume it was a writer, because what a pitch deck is, like a pitch deck is an opportunity to show distributors, show producers, show directors, get your eyes on the project. You get to make all kinds of cool pictures and colors and it's an opportunity to sell somebody your story that you want to make.
I love that
I
answer.
invented it.
I searched high and low, expecting to find like Steven Spielberg or somebody.
Yeah.
But actually, no one person invented it. PowerPoint program was invented in 1987 when a program, but PowerPoint was invented in 1987. And from that, it just evolved into what we have today.
Nice.
Our education for the day.
Yeah, cool.
Now, Mr. Mike, how do you feel about the progress you have made on your pitch deck thus far?
I feel good about it. It's challenging. It's really hard to differentiate what you want to prioritize putting in there. Right now, I've gotten the audience and the target audience and demographics, and that part was challenging, but it more so is trying to figure out what pictures you want to put in what order.
And why was those other two parts challenging?
The other two parts?
You said target audience was challenging? Yeah.
Yes. For me it was.
Yeah, what was challenging about it?
Just looking up because mine was 25 years old to 55 years old, but there's a lot more that goes into it, like whether it's male or female, but with my story, and my other comparable films, I kind of need to rely on more like different situations than my comparable films. Like, for example, one of them's American Sniper, and American Sniper is about Christopher Kyle, who is one of the most decorated snipers in history. So my story, I gotta look at how much money Bradley Cooper brought into that movie, right? And then how much the demographics of the money goes to if I can make my movie $1 to $3 million, or if I can make it below 10 million. Just trying to figure out all that. You never think you had to think of that until now, really?
Well, good. That was very detailed. Thank you for all that. And how do you feel about the progress you have made on your pitch deck thus far?
I feel great. I feel more confident each day, and it's going good. I mean, every day I figure out more about it, and I'm more confident about it each day.
Good. Well, you should be. You're working hard.
Yeah.
And how did it feel to pitch your story on Wednesday to the people that you didn't know?
Yeah, that was rough. I felt like I did good, but I was put on the spot, and I don't like being put on the spot, but I'll handle it. I'll just do it. But it was nerve-wracking. But you really figure out quickly what to say, what you want to get across, and what out of your story and about me and who you are as a person. You got to prioritize what you want these people to know, because you don't know if they're going to say next or stop.
Right.
So, but it was good for me, because once I did it and I got the feedback, that was invaluable feedback, and it made me feel way more confident, and it made me realize things I never realized before.
That's good. Well, you answered the next question, and which we were going to discuss about feedback, and so that's good. And you're applying the feedback. And do you have a favorite piece of feedback that you received? It's all good, right?
Yeah, it's all good.
Awesome. And can you give me your about me?
Yes, I can.
All right.
So,
Mike, tell me about yourself.
Hi, I'm Michael Medor. I'm a father, a husband, a combat veteran. I'm going to graduate LA Film School pretty soon. But, I went to Afghanistan in 2011, 2012. When I got out of the military, I got in a few accidents and got addicted to pain meds and, unfortunately, heroin. And then I was stabbed 7 times. And then I had to go to the VA and get some help. And a year or so later, I got my family back, and it's been 8 years now. And now I'm just telling stories and trying to get better. I own a production company, so just trying to get better at telling stories every day.
Mike, I love that. It is literally a phenomenal, it's almost so good that if it's going to put pressure on doing your pitch because that is so awesome.
All right, cool. That's
Yes,
cool.
I guarantee you, when you say stab 7 times, they're going to go like, whoa, 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 Mike, just stop right there, man.
Yeah.
Take us through
hope.
being stabbed 7 times.
Yeah. And it's not something you hear every day, so.
No, and we're glad you're okay and made it through all that. It's great to
Yeah,
see
thanks.
you. Thanks for all that. Good. Let's hear it from Mike.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, I
Thanks,
will
bro.
tell you, yeah, I like that. I think that's the best one you've done. That's like a night and day to what you said on Wednesday. When you said that Wednesday, you sound like super depressed. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
This time when you said it, you see like a smile on your face, like I got stabbed 7 times, but it was kind of like that look on your face, like, hey, but I'm still standing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like you had
Good
that
point,
survivor
buddy.
look. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wednesday, you look defeated, man.
Yeah,
So I'm
I
just
appreciate that because I felt defeated on Wednesday. Just now, I feel comfortable with you guys, so it's like, all right. But Wednesday,
Yeah.
I was like shaky, but I know when it's time for it, I'm gonna either do it or not. You know what I mean? So.
Well, I like
That's
too
what
is you because one of my acting teachers said when you're doing things like this, you want to see what the emotional tone of the room is. So what I mean
Yeah.
is if you got somebody who's mad, someone who's depressed, and you'll look at people and see if you're a different emotional level, they're not going to be able to relate to you. So
Yeah.
you right now did that in a very mild interest way, and we all loved it.
That's
Excellent
good.
job,
That's
sir.
progress. Thank you guys.
Thank you.
there he is.
And now, without further ado, she's going to teach a class on the stresses of pitch decks.
You know it.
And she loves making pitch decks so much that if you want it done, she'll do it for free.
Ooh, I need 3 of them, Sydney.
Yes, me too. I need 2 on Christmas stories. Go. I need it tomorrow.
You're gonna be a little late.
So Miss Sydney, how are we feeling?
Doing good. How are you?
We are fine. Life is going well. Today was parent-teacher conference day.
Fun.
Yes. So, how do you feel about the progress of Sydney's pitch deck thus far?
If you would have asked me yesterday, I would have said awful. But as of 2 p.m. today, great.
We'll take us through what happened to, destroying your film equipment and never going there again to it's all good. Well, what happened in between that?
A Zoom call, and Angel helped me fix a little bit of it and guided me on how to fix the rest.
See
So,
that? The way out is the way through.
I didn't want to ask for help, but sometimes you have to.
Yes. Good. And how do you feel about your pitch that you made? Oh, you weren't there to make your pitch on Wednesday.
Wasn't.
Well, awesome. So we should put you on the spot and have you do something now. Don't
There
you
it
think,
is.
Freddie?
I do. I think it's her time to shine.
Okay, Sydney, tell me
Yes.
about yourself.
My name is Sydney Earp. I've always loved to write, whether that be writing scripts or writing in my diary. It's always been fun for me. Growing up, I was a daddy's girl through and through. Me and my dad did everything together. We went to NASCAR races, football games, baseball games, you name it. My dad passed away when I was 17 years old, and that really took a toll on me. But that inspires me every day to be a better person, and he makes me a better writer. Me and my dad had a very close-knit relationship. This story is a way of me finishing our story.
I love that, finishing your story. And I have no doubt that your dad's with you every second of the day.
Thank you.
Absolutely, yes. No, you did a great job. And since you've been doing this now for a couple weeks, what's some of the feedback you've been getting, and that you think that you've applied already? You've gotten some feedback and you've applied it, and tell us about how the feedback that you applied has helped you.
Well, you can shorten the log line to instead of this long, it's this long, so it's easier to remember. Sorry. I'm echoing on somebody.
Good. So
I don't know. Yeah, but it's just I've gotten a lot of feedback and it's great. Definitely put it to use. That's for sure.
Well, good. Well, awesome. Well, that is good. Mike, Sydney, thank you very much. We're so happy you guys are continuing on, haven't given up, because the only time my dad used to tell me, the only time you fail is when you quit.
I like that. I'm gonna use
That's
it.
But yeah, well, I wasn't good at anything. School, I got held back in a grade, and sports, I was always last, and then that's when my dad showed me Rocky, and he said, "See, just keep getting up. Don't worry about that." So then that's how I figured out I can win, by just finishing.
I like that. I didn't know I was muted.
I think you're on mute, Mike.
You are.
There you are, Mike.
Hey, can you hear me now?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was saying that was like you were pitching me Rocky. That was dope. Yeah. I would buy your movie right now.
Too bad. I'll have. You know what I'll do? I'll figure out time travel, go back in time, take Sly's Rocky story, kill him, and then come over.
Cool. Hey, you guys do
That
what
was
you
a
gotta
joke.
do.
Never gonna do that, Sly. I love you, man.
Whatever works.
Yeah. So, guys, what's coming up for this week in Pitch Like a Pro?
Well, we sent in, or some of us sent in our pitch decks to Angel for her to look over, and then Mike, what's next?
Feedback. The
Back, yeah.
distribution and the let's think about it. The marketing, and I think I haven't done marketing as much, so I think that's coming up. We've done distribution. I think that goes with marketing, but and more feedback. Yeah, that's what I gotta do every day. My script's not finished, so I have it all outlined, but that's what I'm doing every chance I get is I'm writing that screenplay. So
Yes, because one thing to know is after it's done, let's say, Mike, we want to see your script. They're going to want your script ASAP.
yeah, exactly. So
Yeah. Well, good.
even if it's
Awesome,
if
guys.
it's a rough draft, I'm just getting that rough draft. You know what I mean?
Getting that rough draft. Make sure it's all copywritten before, like you went over in the early weeks.
Yeah, it's copywritten.
Nice.
Yeah.
Well, good. Freddie, let's hear some final words from Frederick McDuffie.
I just like to say I'm proud of y'all for sticking through it. Like we said last week, you know, it's started with 8, there's 4 left, and y'all been putting the work in, and y'all listen to the feedback and you incorporate the feedback. This is a lengthy process, and I like that y'all are learning and y'all are taking the feedback and putting the work in. I will say the pitch deck is a way is your time to get creative. It's some research that goes into it. If y'all seen, you know, doing that market research and seeing what the audience is going to be and looking at the prices and what the other comps have made and all that. I mean, that's kind of like the sweat, like the video I posted earlier. You get the creativity, the sweat, and the money. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
At this point, we take the money out of the equation. Now it's time to put the sweat in, because in building this pig deck. But you also get to be creative in doing it. And seeing y'all actually Zoom and work together is awesome.
And yesterday, me, Keisha, and Christine were on Zoom for 5 hours
What?
What were you on 5 hours for?
doing the pitch deck.
Oh, like you were all together doing all your own together?
We would switch turns, screen sharing, giving our opinions on it, what they needed to fix and stuff.
That's what I'm talking about.
So you're there 5 hours, and did you find all that helpful?
Yeah, I did. She liked a little bit of what I did. I just needed to fix a little bit of things.
So you got feedback from your cohorts? Is that what? Yeah, that's good. That's no one better to get feedback from.
Yeah, no, it was good. Keisha's very educated on the pitch deck, so she gave me like tips and tricks on stuff, and today Angel helped me and showed me some more stuff I didn't know about, so it was very helpful. And then me and Mike processed our pitch earlier, so it was a very productive last couple days.
You go.
All right, and I'm gonna, I think, leave you with this. Something I used to get a lot of auditions. So, Sydney.
What's up?
Tell me something about yourself that no one would know by knowing you or by, looking at you.
Hey, and related to Wyatt Earp.
Really?
Yes!
All right,
I am his cousin.
Cool.
Well, that's good. What an honor to meet Wyatt Earp's cousin.
Hey, you have all of his memorabilia, right?
Nope.
Yeah. You're supposed to say yeah.
Edit that in.
Kevin Costner used it, right? He came and
Yeah.
used all your stuff for the film.
Paid me like $6,000, 60
Yeah.
grand.
Yeah.
I think you might have got gypped because the film did pretty well.
Yeah.
So, Mike, tell us something about yourself that we might not know. Maybe something unusual or like a fun, crazy skill you have or something.
I already told you about the stabbing.
That's pretty good. So, list all your animals.
All right, so I got giant California salamander that's 20 years old. I have a leopard gecko that is 5 years old. I have 5 different saltwater fish. I have 2 cats, 2 dogs. And
What's
I would
their
get way
names?
more, but you want to know all their names? All right, so one is Swamp Monster, one's Kuwait, one's Flaquita, one's Glory, one's
What's the pug's name?
the one I showed you earlier. That's Canelo. He's a bulldog, an English bulldog.
He's cute.
Now, I'm sorry to
Yeah.
ask this, but what is a salamander? What is that?
So it's a salamander. He's actually a tiger salamander, but if you ever seen a salamander, it's a giant one. So he's like that big. And I feed him
Like a dragon turtle or whatever? Not dragon turtle. What is
Yeah,
it?
what is it? Is it like, I just don't know what it is.
Like a
Let
gecko?
me see if
Yeah.
he lives in there, but he's not out right now.
So it's like a gecko turtle kind of thing?
Yeah, kind of.
Yeah.
But
It's
long.
like yeah, he's like something that lives in the rivers and stuff.
Okay, so when you're playing with him, do you ever go, crikey, look at the salamander,
Yeah.
gorgeous?
Yeah. Yeah.
Does he eat bugs?
He doesn't play. He just sits there and he'll try to bite you.
That's nice.
Yeah.
Shows a lot.
But yeah, I love animals. If it's up to me, every single film I make, I will have an animal in it somehow.
I like that because there was a period I was trying, my dog that died, I was getting her in every single movie I was in. So that was like my goal, to try to get her in every movie.
That's cool.
Yeah, see, that's so
Yeah.
awesome. I love that.
So this one ends with Santa Claus giving me a gift of a dog, and it's funny how we did it. Is it was like a hill, and one of my co-producers is like on the other side of the hill holding her, and I'm talking about her, and she's freaking out. She's like a tiger waiting to explode.
Yeah.
So when she runs towards me, she's flying, and it was
Like
it
having a
was-
seizure.
yeah, it was so
Yeah.
perfect because how did you get her to run so hard and fast to you?
Oh,
Yeah.
just looking straight
Yeah,
at her.
that's cool. Hey, that's cool.
So
I love
Freddie,
that.
let's hear. Thank you, Mr. Michael and Miss Sydney. Let's hear something unusual about Frederick.
I know one.
What's that?
Yeah, he's like, wow, you know
This
something.
one's a good one. This one's a good one because I know the world's gonna watch this and they're gonna be wondering. Freddie is retired. He doesn't look it. He does not look it. He does not
Yeah.
look it.
He's the youngest retiree in the world. He's only
and he's not
40
just
and he's
He
retired.
did his time until he
Yeah.
got out. This man is much older than he looks.
Wasn't even finished high school, and he's like, if I start now, I can retire early.
Yeah.
So while we were all drinking and sleeping around, he was
But he
pounding
was
the
getting
pavement.
after it.
Exactly.
Oh, well, I will tell you something that a lot of people don't know about me until I tell them. I did suffer a traumatic brain injury in 2007 in Iraq.
Wow.
And it has lingering effects mentally. And I always talked about the invisible
Did you lose like your
wounds.
memory at first? Is that what happened?
I lost chunks. It's like blocks of like periods of time that I can't remember, and it's just other like cognitive effects. But I kind of mask it real good. With
Wow.
I call it performance mode. It's like when I wake up. It's like when you step in when the camera comes on. It's like you snap into performance mode, and you kind of like hide the defects. You know what I mean? So
Yeah. Well, I wouldn't look at it
that's
as a
something-
defect. That's
Yeah.
Wow, well, you have a good attitude, and I had no idea.
Yeah, you have a great attitude about it.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Yeah, that's cool.
Well, I'll tell you a fact about me. In 7th grade, I was coming back from baseball practice. And before I left for baseball, during baseball, our coach would always make sure we wore a cup, which was protective stuff for your goods.
Yeah.
And I never wore it because it was tight. So I'm on my way out the door. I remember this like it was yesterday, and I go, now if I have everything on, cleats, whatever,
Everything. But
everything. So if I want to go back and put it on, I literally have to get like naked. So I was like, fine, I'll put it on. Close the door, get naked, put it on. I'm on my way home from practice. I cross the street and a car hits me and my face breaks the windshield. And when that happened, I woke up on the ground and a tire was coming right here. And I turned and nothing happened. I didn't break my bones. I don't know how. But then at the end, when I'm stable, the doctor, he comes in and he goes, so
the
Dan,
cup saved your life.
He said, I'm doing good. He's like, everything okay? He's like, yeah, I see you took your contacts out because you probably had glass. Yeah, I had glass. He's like, it's probably the contact saved you. Otherwise, the glass would have scratched your eyes. But one thing I want to show you, this. You see this cup? And he puts his fingers through the cup and it's got all road rash on it. And he said, if you wouldn't have wore this, you would be in surgery right now and you might not have children.
Wow.
So I was just thinking, I was at the door. Something was like screaming at me, put the cup on, and I still have the cup to this day.
That's crazy right there.
That's iconic. Cool. Oh
yeah,
my God.
Right? Yeah. So I told my wife, I'll sign the cup and I'll give it to you for an anniversary present. She's
yeah,
like, okay. I don't need it.
Yeah.
So maybe there's
you
gotta believe in
cup.
You gotta follow those gut. Like Freddie says that a lot. You gotta listen to your heart. Yeah. So when Jesus says put the cup on, I'm putting the cup on.
You gotta put the cup on, man.
You gotta put the cup on. Well, guys, let's hear it.
All right.
Okay, we're gonna ask you again, Sydney. Sydney, so my team at Imagine wants to buy your script. You know, Brian Grazer loves it. So we're gonna turn it into a story about a lost bear. And but we're going to do the budget for about 10 million and, you know, you'll get $1 million. And is that okay?
Only $1 million? No.
Yes, Sydney. Yes. You say yes to everything.
Okay, sure. Yeah, let's do it.
Yes.
Yeah.
But it's not
I'm just
my
teasing
story,
you.
though.
But you got $1 million.
Yeah.
Maybe after taxes and WGA, you got $500,000. That's pretty good.
Okay.
I know my wife tells me because
another one. Just write another
my wife, yeah, that's right.
That's it.
That's it. You got in the door. Adam Sandler started out as a writer on SNL. So
Oh.
yeah, I believe he did, right, Heather?
Who?
Adam Sandler, he started writing a little bit on SNL before he was a cast member.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
He's got his
Like
family, all his family acting.
He's awesome. You gotta love Adam Sandler.
Yeah.